Hello everyone, welcome to United Red Devil TV, where we're just about to jump into our Monday afternoon transfer news and rumours, doing it a little bit earlier today, so there might not be as much news, because I've got to jump out and run an errand. So we'll quickly jump into it with a update covering Scott Mctominay. According to a report by Team Talk, United midfielder Scott Mctominay is undecided on his future amid ongoing transfer speculation. Despite scoring 10 goals for United last season, the midfielder is a player United will consider selling if they receive an offer they deem acceptable. Fulham have expressed a lot of interest in him so far this summer and recently submitted a second offer worth £23 million. It is understood United want somewhere in between the £25 and £30 million area for the Scotland international. Mullenstein, former coach Rene Mullenstein believes Matthijs de Ligt would be capable of fulfilling his capacity at United in the event of him moving to Old Trafford. United are continuing to maintain interest in the Bayern Munich centre-back and would like to add him to their ranks before the transfer window closes later this month. He previously worked with Erik ten Hag at Ajax, and the United boss wants to be reunited with him. Mullenstein told Boyle Sports, who offer the latest Champions League betting, Matthijs de Ligt can reach his potential in the Premier League. He is a player who suits the division. He is strong, powerful, and it helps that Erik ten Hag knows him. De Ligt was flying at Ajax when ten Hag was there, and he was one of the best players in Holland. I think the move to Juventus didn't quite work and his career stalled at Bayern Munich because they might not think he is good enough on the ball, but United need strengthening and he will do that at centre-back. So we're still waiting on him and Mazraoui. United sponsors Snapdragon are open to sponsoring New Old Trafford. So this is a stadium thing because it just doesn't seem to want to go away. United's new shirt sponsor, Snapdragon, would be open to assuming the naming rights of a new... No. You are... I appreciate you wanting to sponsor to help build the stadium, but you're not calling it the Snapdragon Stadium or the Snapdragon Trafford or Trafford Snapdragon or something stupid like that. You're not changing the name. There has to be Trafford or something at least in the name, or calling it the New Old Trafford. You're not. No. I can see exactly where that's going. United intend to submit plans for a new build stadium on the existing site as the 114-year-old ground by the end of the calendar year. The club have not ruled out the possibility of selling the name. No, don't you dare do that. I'm not being funny. If they do that, I would have to, to Ratcliffe with a certain middle finger because you cannot be doing that. Naming rights to Old Trafford and United have played at the Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego in each of their last two pre-season tours of the United States. German outfit RB Leipzig have re-signed Paris Saint-Germain attacking midfielder Xavi Simons. The Netherlands international, who had been linked with a move to United in recent weeks, has joined the Bundesliga club for the second season in succession, once again signing on loan. He scored 10 goals and registered 15 assists for Leipzig last term. Youngster Chido Obi Martin is set to undergo a medical this week ahead of joining United, according to a report by Football Insider. As reported by the Manchester Evening News last week, United have reached an agreement to sign the 16-year-old. It is claimed that Youngster has been offered a magnificent deal to make the switch to Old Trafford. He left Arsenal earlier this summer. Just so we know, this is our opening five fixtures. The first one is Manchester City in the Community Shield at Wembley. Fulham at home on the 16th of August. And then 8 days later, a away trip to Brighton and Hove Albion on the 24th of August. Then a home visit by Liverpool on September the 1st. And then 13 days later, an away trip to Southampton on the 14th of September. United manager Erik ten Hag has hinted that left-back Harry Amas could become a regular fixture within the first team squad this season. The 17-year-old was one of United's best players during their pre-season tour of the United States, starting all three games. The Reds travelled to the US without a senior left-back, meaning Amas and Sam Murray deputised in the absence of Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malaysia. Ten Hag, as quoted by The Guardian, said, "He is not that far along now, as Mainey was, at this moment, but if we train him well, if we coach him well, then in 3 months it's possible that he can be at that point. But in this moment he needs to catch up and has to develop some of the skills needed to play for Manchester United. When we are competing for the highest position in the league, but with big talent, it can go very quickly, and it is very interesting to see if he is capable of doing this. I think he deserves a chance at least. Don't know about what anyone else thinks. Drop us a comment down below. Do you think Amas is ready for being included in the first team's squad for Premier League fixtures and stuff? The choice of the SLS Hotel in Beverly Hills was more modest than the Wiltshire and the Montage, where United have been based before. The SLS is a Marriott Bonvoy hotel, so United had a sponsor to please. When United arrived with a police escort at 6:30 p.m. on July 24th, the only fans present were 3 journalists, including this correspondent, to film their arrival. An auto body shop is opposite the hotel. Entrance at the Trader Joe's is around the corner. It is not the opulent area of Beverly Hills and Rodeo Drive, in a 39-minute walk away, but the players still had the freedom to shop in the boutiques. The players strolled around unrecognised, and some unrecognised, and some unwound at nearby coffee shop without any fuss. So that's good. They at least had a chance to sort of relax, I guess. Frank issues Tony update. Brentford head coach Thomas Frank has said that he would be over the moon if Ivan Toney is still a Brentford player come the start of the season. The striker, who represented England at the European Championship earlier this summer, has been linked with a move to Old Trafford at various junctures throughout the summer's transfer window. United could still move for another striker before the window slams shut, not at least after losing Rasmus Højlund to a hamstring injury. Frank, as quoted by the Mirror, told Sky Sports, "What I'm focusing on is that Ivan is a Brentford player, and I'm very happy that he's here. If Ivan is here when we start the season, I would be over the moon. I've said before, we're a selling club, but what I know is that Ivan is a great player for us." And I'm pretty sure we right. Even though that this was already reported last night anyway, Turkish outfit Galatasaray do not believe they stand a chance of signing United midfielder Scott Mctominay, according to a report by Team Talk. Yes, enough. Stop. Um, as cited by Sportmole, can't say I've heard of them. McTominay has been heavily linked with a move to the Turkish giant over the last few weeks, amid uncertainty about his future at Old Trafford. He has also been the subject of interest from Fulham, who have lodged 3 official bids for his. No, they haven't. They've lodged 2. People need to do their reporting properly. The report states Galatasaray believe it is impossible for them to sign McTominay due to United's asking price for the Scotland international. It is claimed that it can only pay up to £12.8 million for the midfield ace. As reported by Manchester Evening News last week, United are open to offers between 25 to 30 million for the academy graduate. According to a report by TDF, another outlet I can't say I've heard of, United are very close to reaching an agreement with Bayern Munich to sign right back Nazawa Mazraoui. It is claimed United are on the cusp of agreeing a deal with the German club worth 25.6 million. United, as reported by Manchester Evening News last week, are understood to be optimistic about bringing him to Old Trafford. To make room for the former Ajax defender, they need to shift Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who's continuing to be linked with a move to West Ham. So Aaron Wan-Bissaka is still holding up everything. He just needs to agree that Manchester United and West Ham just need to get a fee agreed, because 10 million is not enough. United manager Erik ten Hag believes Ineos are really eager to add to the squad ahead of the transfer window closing later this month. The Reds have added 2 new faces to their ranks so far this summer, signing Eleni Yoro and Joshua Zirkzee. However, they remain in desperate need of fresh blood in other areas of the squad. Issuing an update on the club's recruitment drive after the weekend's 3-0 defeat to Liverpool in the United States, Ten Hag told Sky Sports, "This new leadership team is really eager to do business, to make deals, and they are on it. But if the timing is there, we have to make it. If the opportunities are there, I don't know. I can't say at this moment, but I'm sure when they are there, they will go for it." That does not sound positive at all. United have stepped up their pursuit of PSG midfielder Manuel Ugarte, according to Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano, as cited by ESPN. United remain keen to strengthen their midfield options ahead of the transfer window closing later this month, and Ugarte is a leading target. Erik ten Hag is desperate to add a defensive midfield specialist to his ranks, and the Uruguay international fits the bill. It is reported that negotiations between United and PSG are ongoing. The report adds that personal terms between United and Ugarte have already been agreed and have been for weeks. According to a report by Turkish publication Fanatic, as cited by Football Italia, Fenerbahce have made an improved offer for Fiorentina midfielder Sofian Amrabat. Amrabat spent last season on loan at United and has been linked with a return to Old Trafford throughout the summer. The Reds had the option to re-sign him on a permanent basis, and they're still on the hunt for fresh blood in midfield. However, it is reported that Fenerbahce have tabled a fresh bid for the defensive-minded midfielder, but it is still slightly below the price Fiorentina are looking for. It is reported a new offer is worth in the regions of €12 million. United have been credited with a interest in signing highly rated Real Madrid centre-back Juan Martinez, according to Spanish publication AS. United have already moved to try and find out more about the talented defender, who will celebrate his 17th birthday later this month. The former Levante youngster is also said to be interest of Chelsea. He made 5 appearances for Madrid in the UEFA Youth League last season. According to the Daily Mail, United have set Wan-Bissaka's price tag at £18 million this summer, with West Ham thought to be in pole position to sign the fullback. Manchester Evening News Sport understands United are actively trying to sell Wan-Bissaka this summer, as his contract is due to expire at the end of the upcoming season. It is not expected the fullback will be given a new deal should he remain at Old Trafford during the transfer window. He needs to go. Feyenoord and Slovakia centre-back David Hanko has addressed his future in the Netherlands, with United interested in his signature. Manchester Evening News Sports understand Hanko is on their list of players they could target once Wan-Bissaka is sold. In a recent interview, the defender addressed his speculation linking him with another club, Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid, I didn't like how the media said my head was turned because of the salary Atleti would have offered, but that's not true. I already have a great contract here. For me, it's not about the money. I definitely understand that Feyenoord is demanding more money from Atleti. This isn't something in my hands, and I can't do anything about that. It's not a punishment if I stay at Feyenoord. I love this club. And is there anything else? Still more things about Ivan Toney. It's just this link is just not going away. Before we talk about the monetary value that Toney would cost the Reds this summer, it is important to acknowledge that signing the England international would also compromise Ineos' transfer plan, which is to sign young and upcoming players. As for price, in mid-July, it was reported that Brentford were willing to accept an offer of less than 50 million for Toney to recoup some funds this summer. In the wake of the injury to Rasmus Højlund during pre-season tour, speculation has increased surrounding Toney moving to Old Trafford. Last Thursday, the Telegraph reported that United could do a U-turn on their supposed non-interest in the England international as they look to provide depth in front. This comes despite United having agreed a deal to sign Arsenal's wonder kid Chide Obi Martin. Yeah, that's the same report as one I've already read. Yeah, that link with Tony's just not going away, and we do have been looking through X. Kobe Mainoo, Lissandro Martinez, Luke Shaw, and Facundo Pellestri have all returned to Carrington this morning for first team training. So much for apparently Pellestri being on his way out. Um, let's see if we've got any more news from Fabrizio Romano. Fabrizio Romano. Okay, so we were no, were we? No, we were very tentatively linked to Bremer. So Don't need to update that. Yeah, so the only Manchester United related update from Fabrizio that's at least today was 2 hours ago, and it's stuff I've already gone over. Manchester United are prepared to return in talks with Bayern for Matthijs de Ligt and Nassau Mazraoui. Personal agreements until June 2029, plus an option already done with both players days ago, now working on club side. Players camp confident as they are just waiting for United. So I think that is everything for this afternoon's transfer news and rumours. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to drop us a like on the video, share the video around, drop us a comment down below just in case I have missed anything. And please don't forget to smash the subscribe button, tap the bell icon so we don't miss a video. And catch you in the next one, guys.